My name is Jay Bird.
And I am Bonnie Maluso.
And you're sitting on Hope Acre, the name of my farm.
But the entire property is called the Lady Pond.
It's a long story, but it's a good one.
It's a good one. It's actually a great story.
Good dog, Lulu. I like it. I don't like it, I love it. It's a great day. Living the dream. I've been growing tomatoes all my life, pretty much as a hobby, because I love tomatoes, and there's nothing like homegrown tomatoes. And I save my seeds and trade them with other people, and forever and ever, all the way back to places that I've lived before. We didn't buy this place to start the farm the day we bought it, but it just evolved into that. When COVID happened, it was a perfect opportunity.
Jay's like, baby, I want to start a farm. I was like, honey, you got like 50 things out there ain't done, and now you want to just like spend the season out like.
I started making rows in the ground and literally put them in the ground, and the whole name evolved. It was just like, well, put it in the ground and hope it grows. Hope Acre, literally.
This white one is Stacey Abrams. They all have names. This is Amy Winehouse. This is Billie Eilish. That's Free Britney Spears. Oh, are you in there? Well, hello. That's Lola. Hi, Lola. Do you have eggies? You know, it's not a lucrative business, particularly growing on small farms and organically. You know, we try to break even at least.
I mean, I'm in year 3. It's a commitment for me, and we've been lucky to be a few dollars in the black the first year, and in the second year, you know, a few more dollars. Yeah.
Last year we signed up with WOOF, Worldwide Opportunities on Organic Farms. We house and feed farm volunteers.
Most people who come work with us are people with little or no experience, and I welcome that. The commitment on our side is being a good enough teacher to convey that. So for me, that's been a challenge as well. I mean, I'm still learning farming every minute that I'm farming.
Our South Dakota woofer is back this summer, actually, Molly. She was here last year.
It's the 3rd time back.
You know, something that's great about the farm is that it kind of creates family in and of itself.
That's so Don't spill my coffee, wife.
Is this your fancy Italian?
I've had this forever.
French coffee. No, French coffee.
No, it's Nespresso.
Oh. Don't spill my Nespresso.
Don't spill my Nespresso. It is European.
All right, let me get my tea.
A vegetarian amount of bacon. I love it. I know when we got together and talked about values and what we wanted to accomplish in our lives as individuals and as a couple, community was very high on the list.
Yeah, and creating something bigger than ourselves.
Because we say we're a queer farm, and that community in particular can't find a spot in the world, kind of folks who feel the way I feel in life. That's been like a super joy.
I think it's definitely brought a lot of people to the farm because we make it a really safe space. It's amazing how much like life comes from like fostering the queer community.
We've got, I want to say 10 teenage ducks at this point because they're kind of big. And they all sleep in this little house. It's so full of duck poop. And so I'm about to go in and just scrape it up with like a dustpan and out to the compost pile for the farm. Growing up as a lesbian in South Dakota, I hadn't realized that I didn't have any role models or anything in my own community about like what it looks like to be like an older lesbian, just like living your life.
Do you want to work on that side and I'll work on this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the...
These are what I usually trim off, right? These thumb-looking things.
Right.
And it's a lot of work for the plant to keep it growing. But it's better to choose from the bottom 3 or 4 main stalks.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take that one and be done with it. Can you cut that one for me?
Yeah.
All right, I see some shape happening now.
The first full day I was here, I went bowling with their lesbian bowling league, and then 2 days later went camping with their German lesbian couple friends. And like, you don't really realize how heavy the absence of that is until you see it. That when you like don't see like how it's possible for you to be just living like a happy life, your brain kind of says like, oh, that might not be a possibility. And so like here in the place where it's just like this magic bubble where like it's normal and this beautiful community.
You know, it takes a long time to form community, and I think that's what I was really looking for when I started looking for farms to volunteer.
Deer tongues are already done? Yep. All right. They get like a little bit of morning sun before it gets super hot, and then they seem to be okay.
The first time I came up here, Bonnie, immediately took me to dinner with her friends. And it's always been, oh, we're going to dinner, Gab, come with us.
The Lady Pond, and really Bonnie and Jay, are the epicenter of a different kind of community. There's really room for everyone to contribute who they are and what they have on any given day.
The way they invite people in with open arms is just, they're giving back to the queer community so much as queer people themselves, and it means a lot.
On the disco ball, I like the nightlife. I like it, baby. Go meet your disco friends over there. You got this. Sometimes I need suggestions.
I can't say enough about the reality of it. I don't want it to sound like, oh, it's all amazing, and it isn't. It's struggle, sometimes, and I think there's value in recognizing that it takes work.
These look like marbles. What's thunder? Should be flat. Oh, it tastes like them. What's a marble? But it crushed.
It's a lot about trust. It's all about saying, here's my baby, here's my farm. I'm entrusting you to take care of him. That's what fosters community, is this mutual trust and respect for each other. Even though we're super busy here, if someone says they need us somewhere, or if someone's like, let's go to a concert, we're like, all right, let's figure out how we can leave the farm tonight and go to that, because that's also what it's about. It's about building this life so we can enjoy our life.
Collectively together, we seem to find better ways, One idea builds on another idea, builds on another idea, which to me is the magic part. Well, there's several projects that I play in, but the one that does the best that everybody knows is called Fleetwood Macrame.
I mean, what is there to say? It's Fleetwood Mac songs.
Oh, you say you love me, but you don't know. You got me rocking and reeling. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know the reasons why our love keeps right walking on down the line. Oh, I don't want to stay until you in love, honey. I just want you to feel fine.
It's a joy bomb, basically, is the best way I can describe it. The people who come are all different types of people, but find some way to all be in the same place together, singing and being joyful and being happy. And the energy that feeds both ways during a show is pretty incredible. And the band itself is like a family to all of us.
Bonnie and Jay met through a community of creativity. I think that's, I don't know if it's the glue, but it's definitely part of it's a significant part of the matrix that makes this thing work, isn't it, Story? And then, you add this little guy and you're like, that's why he fits in, because you just, there's room for him to be who he is. Look at Mommy got you. Look. Do you want a bean?
It's like everything is new for him. It's the first time he'll see a tomato growing on a plant, and it's so cute.
Yeah.
And he loves watching the chickens and the ducks run around, and just seeing him on the farm, it's so beautiful to see the world anew, through his eyes. He'll get to say he grew up on a farm with his lesbian mom.
And he needs to start pulling weeds.
Soon enough. I know, you gotta do this diaper part first, and then
And then you can just grab the weeds. Yeah. Then we're in luck.
It's really beautiful, and it feels like more. There's a future there, right? There's a future here. This could be his place, that he fosters community. This is his community,
Is that cool?
I think it's a lot of work every day. We have a lot of responsibility. It's a little bit harder with this dude, but it's totally worth it. You can literally see it growing in front of you. And not just, the plants, but the whole place, the whole community.
I think that'll probably turn out to be our saving grace, actually. If we can evolve to that and working that in, that might be a real winning thing.
Get the puppy!
Hey, Pancho.
Get the puppy!
You look good.
Get her!
Good job, Bobby.
Get her!
You're the boss. Yeah.
There are plenty of challenges. There's a lot of challenges on this farm. It's not always easy.
Oh,
Please tell me about that on video.
yes. Are you okay?
Cut to me falling in the baby duck pool now. This is the time. Cut it to it right here.